Hi everyone and welcome to day 16 of the Summer Sculpt challenge. In today's workout I'm going to take you through a 20-minute glute session with the option of adding in ankle weights. Now the ankle weights are optional, so if you don't have them or if you don't want to use them, that is absolutely fine. You can do this whole thing just using your own body weight. So whenever you're ready, meet me in the middle of your mat and we will get started. So coming down into a seated position, legs are crossed, getting into that correct posture to start with. So really lengthen out through the crown of your head, make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears, draw your belly button back towards your spine, try not to flare through your ribs. So I don't want you to dump into your back or flare through your ribs. Just sit up nice and tall, but tuck your ribs down, closing that gap between your ribs and your hips. And then close down your eyes for me. We'll start by just slowing down the mind, slowing down the breath. Just bringing our mind into the present moment. So we'll start with a few deep breaths. So take a big deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, feel the ribcage expand. And then exhale out through the mouth, feeling the ribcage sliding down towards the hips. A few more like this. Inhale. And exhale. And whilst you're here, I just want you to really focus on being in the present moment. Thoughts may come and go, but use your breath as an anchor today to just come back to yourself, come back into your body. It's so normal for thoughts to come, thoughts to go, but just spend this time really focusing in on your breath. As I say, use your breath as an anchor to come back to yourself, come back into the present moment. Nothing else matters apart from you and your body right now. So it doesn't matter what's happened before this class or what's going to happen after this class. Just spending the next 20 minutes focusing on yourself, being in the present moment, focusing on your mental health, on your physical health. On this next breath, as you take an inhale, feel the ribcage expand. And then exhale, this time start to draw your belly button back towards your spine, connecting into your abdominals. 2 more, inhale. Really breathe into the side of the ribs. And exhale, draw the belly button back towards the spine, start to draw up through your pelvic floor. Last one, inhale, hold this one at the top. And then exhale out through the mouth, draw into your centre. And then when you're ready, slowly opening the eyes. We're going to pop the ankle weights on straight away. And then you are going to come onto all fours. So if you don't have the ankle weights, coming onto all fours straight away for me. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And actually today we'll come down onto our forearms. So everyone come down onto your forearms. Again, make sure that your elbows are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. I want you to flex through your left foot for me. So have your right foot planted down into the mat, left foot is flexed. I want you to send your heel up to the ceiling, then tap it down, coming into your donkey kicks. So lift the heel up, squeeze the glute, and lower down. Make sure to stay lifted through your ribs, so try not to dump into your ribs here. Keep lifted through the ribs, pull your belly button back. And if you can, try and keep your hands parallel. Try not to bring them in because you can roll your shoulders in. Try and keep your hands parallel. Just helps open up through the chest. Squeeze under that smile line of your glute. Try not to open up through your hip as you lift that leg up. Keep the hips square. Nice and slow and controlled. I don't want to see anyone flinging their leg up and down or dumping into their lower back. Nice and slow. 3 more here. For 2. Last one. Hold it lifted. Just give me tiny little lifts. Up and up. For 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, point through the toe, extend the leg. This time you tap the toe down and lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Again, squeeze under that smile line of your glutes. Keep the hips square, keep lifted through your ribs. 5 more here. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold the leg up. This time we go into rainbow, so you tap over your foot over to the opposite side of the mat, lift, tap it to the other side of the mat, and lift. Keep your hips still. Try not to drop into your hip as you tap your foot to the opposite side of the mat. Keep your hips square, parallel down to the mat. Core is nice and strong. Try look towards your hands. I don't want to see your neck tucked in or looking up too high. Just look towards your hands, keep your spine nice and long. Burning the glutes out today. 4 more here. Again, take it nice and slow. 3 more. For 2. Last 1. I want you to then hold the leg up in the middle for me. You're going to come onto your right forearm. So your right forearm is going to twist round, square it off. You're going to come up onto your left hand, open up through your hip. I'm just going to shift my hair out the way. Keep that leg lifted for me. This time you're going to open up through your hip. You're going to tap that foot down and lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Just 5 more here. Keep open through the hips for 4, 3, stay lifted through your ribs. For 2, last 1, hold it here. Flex through your foot now. I want you to bring your knee to your elbow. Extend away, push through your heel. Bring it in. Extend, 8 more. Keep your knee nice and high. 6 more. Challenge yourself for 5, 4, 3, you got it guys, keep it going. For 2, last 1, hold the leg extended. This time you're going to bring the knee in, you're going to drop the knee down and open, come into your fire hydrant, lower down and lift. For 8, keep your hips nice and still. For 7, 6 more. For 5, smile through it. 4 more. For 3, 2, last 1, hold the knee lifted, just give me tiny lifts up and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Open your knees nice and wide, sit back into a child's pose, reset. Take an inhale and exhale out through the mouth. Coming down to lay on your right side, so your left hip is on top. Coming onto your forearm, I want you to stay lifted. If this is too much, you can come and lay all the way down, but try to challenge yourself. Keep yourself lifted. Lift up through your ribs. Send your glutes to the back of the mat. Knees come forward. So your knees should be in line with your hips. Your shin should be parallel to the front of the mat. Flex through your feet for me. Again, stay lifted through your ribs. Trying to jump into your shoulder either. Keep lifted. Flex through your feet. You're going to lift that top knee up, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. If you want to, you can place your hand down for stability, or you can keep your hand on your hip, reducing that stability, challenging yourself even further. Try not to open up through that hip too far as you come open. Imagine I'm stood behind you and you can't move your hips from side to side. And try not to dump into your hip either. Keep your hips stacked. 4 more here. You got it. For 3, 2, Last one, hold it lifted. Hold that knee at hip height. We're going to go into circles. So circle that knee round and round. 6 more. Then we reverse for 5. Stay lifted out your shoulder for 4, 3, 2. Last one and reverse. Keep that foot in front of you. I don't want to see your hip moving around and that foot coming behind you. Keep the foot in front. Tiny circles with the knee, so lead with the knee. 4 more here. For 3, 2. Last one, hold that knee at hip height. You're going to send that heel away from you and then draw it in, just like we did a second ago when we were on all fours. So push the heel away, squeeze the glute at the back, then pull it in. So inhale out, exhale, pull it in, really draw into your lower abdominals as you pull it in. 5 more. I know it's burning, guys, but you can do it. 4 more. For 3, 2. On this last one, hold it out. Point through the toe this time. Give me circles. Please don't hate me. I know it's burning. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay lifted through your ribs. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Don't drop it down. Bend through the knee. Send your knee slightly further behind you. You're going to drop the knee down to the mat, behind your foot, then lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift for 8, 7. This is your last thing here. For 6. Then we go on to the other side for 5, 4. Smile through it. For 3, 2. Last one. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop that knee down. Tap out that glute. Okay, no time to waste. Straight onto the other side. I'm just going to flip myself round. So back onto all fours to start with. Pull into your center, draw up into your ribs, belly button back towards your spine, and then come down onto your forearms. This time you're going to flex through your right foot. You're going to send that foot up to the ceiling, come into your donkey kick, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Keep pushing out of your shoulders. Square off your hips. 6 more. Squeeze under that smile line of your glute for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up. Just give me tiny little lifts. Up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Point through the toe. Extend the leg. Tap the toe down and lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift again. Square off your hips. 6 more. For 5, really squeeze the glute at the top. 4 more. For 3, lift up from your ribs. 2. Last one, hold it lifted. We go into those rainbows, so you tap the opposite side of your mat. Lift, carry to the other side of the mat. Lift. Try and keep your hips nice and still. You got it, guys. You're stronger than you think. Use your breath to help you. 4 more. The second side is always harder because your stabilizing leg is nice and fatigued at this point. Just 2 more. Last one. And then hold that leg up in the middle. Square off your left hand, come onto your right hand, and then open up through your hip. Keep that leg lifted. You're going to tap that foot down and lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Just 5 more. Hold your core nice and strong. For 4, keep your hips open. For 3, 2, last one. Hold it lifted. Flex through your foot while stumbling over my words. Bring your knee in. Extend, squeeze the glute out. Bring it in.
extend, just 6 more here, for 5, you got it, for 4, 3, I'm right here with you, I can feel the burn, 2, last one, hold it out, bring that knee in, drop it down, and lift, open up to your fire hydrant, lower, and lift, 6 more, for 5, really challenge yourself, 4 more, for 3, 2, on this last one, you're gonna hold it up, just give me tiny little lifts, up, and up, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and open the knees nice and wide, sit back into a child's pose, take a second. We don't have long left to go, guys, keep pushing yourself. And then coming down to lay on your left side, propping up onto your left forearm, send your glutes to the back of the mat, knees come to the front, stack your hips, your shins should be parallel to the front of the mat. Again, remember, don't drop into your ribs, keep lifted, push out of your shoulder. Hand can either be down on the mat or place your hand on your hip, whichever one feels most comfortable for you. Flexing through your feet, you're going to open up through that top knee, lower down, lift and lower. Again, remember, I'm stood behind you. You can't rock backwards and forwards. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower down. 5 more. For 4, you got it. For 3, 2, last one, hold the knee at hip height. We go into those circles, round and round. For 8, 7, keep your core nice and strong. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Keep that knee nice and high. Keep your hips stacked, push out of your ribs. 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. This time you're going to push that heel away from you, draw it in. Inhale out, exhale to pull it in. Draw it into your lower abs as you bring that knee in. I can tell so many of you will be swearing at me at home. I get it, I would be swearing at me too. 4 more. For 3, 2, on this last one, hold it extended, point through the toe, give me circles forward. This is where the challenge comes in, guys, don't let your form go. 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, bend that knee in. I'm gonna have to shimmy myself up because the wall's in the way. Bring your knee slightly behind your foot that's down. You're gonna drop the knee down and lift. This is your last thing here, give it your all, really challenge yourself. Tap it down and lift. For 8, 7, keep lifted out your shoulder. For 6, 5, yes guys, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that knee down, tap out your glutes. Well done, everyone. We'll take those ankle weights off. And then I want you to just come on to your back for me. We will stretch out the glutes, so just coming into your figure 4 stretch. So your right heel is coming across your left thigh, hug your left knee in, keep your right knee nice and open. That feels so nice. After that challenging, deep burn, just shows what a quick and effective 20-minute workout can do for your body. And then switching sides.
Your left heel coming over your right thigh. Hug your right leg in. You can rock from side to side if that feels good. Just really push your left knee out, feeling that deep stretch within the glutes. And then hug both knees in. Just rock and roll the spine up to seated. And we will finish class as always in a seated position, taking one last deep breath together. So I just want you to take an inhale, lifting the hands up overhead, bringing the hands together. And then exhale, hands come down through your heart center. And you are all done. Amazing work today, everyone. I just want you to take a second to notice how you feel in your body right now. Hopefully you're feeling all that good energy coming in. Hopefully you feel a nice burn within the glutes. And I just want you to take that good energy and that positive energy with you for the rest of your day. If you did enjoy today's workout, make sure that you subscribe so that we can work out together again. And I will see you on the mat again tomorrow.